Okay, and welcome back to episode 2 of Welcome to Massive Chalice. When we left off, we had just finished off the battle, and we were going to get into the longer timeline aspects of this game. So I'm going to load it up.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. The end of this war is not even a glimpse on our horizon yet, but your immortality gives us an advantage. The ability to step back and let time pass.
You can start and stop this timeline at will, but we'll also stop it for you should something require your attention.
Like a Cadence attack.
That is a probable possibility.
Okay. So we're in the keep now, and we're going to set what we research.
Building more keeps is likely the most pressing option, as you'll be able to foster more bloodlines, but don't shun the other possibilities. With your approval, we can research weapons, potions, armor. If the amount of time required dissuades you from researching something, consider the Sage Rights Guild. Any hero who joins the Sage Rights will hasten the time required for any pursuit. You'll never see combat again.
Keep in mind, most of our power is focused on charging up to cleanse the Cadence, so we can only devote enough energy to research one thing at a time. That includes searching for new heroes. It takes a lot of effort to find people attuned with us, and it'll only get harder the more we do it. But choose whatever you want.
Okay, so one thing that I've noticed is it's very easy to run out of people for your team. They can age out very quickly, die, and then you just don't have enough kids. So I'm going to do what they suggested and build a keep right away, which is something I haven't done yet in any playthrough. I haven't built a second keep right away. So now I'm just going to try and find the best bonus local keep fertility boost. So that's great. That should give us more kids, and now we'll speed things along, and hopefully in 6 years we'll have a new keep. Okay.
The Horns of Birth. A cause for celebration indeed.
Babies have been born before today.
And it was glorious every time, was it not?
What, unbearable shrieking and smells that are even worse? That's your idea of glorious.
Yes.
Okay, so those two are off chatting up again, and we've now got our first babies here. So in 15 years we'll have a new hero. But the babies being born doesn't give us any sort of change of plan, so we're just going to hit the arrow again.
It always feels weird accomplishing something without having beaten it into submission.
Should have seen my books after I was done with them.
Alright, so now we've got a new keep, we've got to match people up, and then we're also going to have to do new research. So we'll go ahead and put our highest fertility here. Nicholas. Increased chance of having children, that's good. And then chance for children, let's see what we've got. We've got a couple options here. No real bonuses in this character's traits. Increased chance of having to... Oh, good. Increased XP gain. We're going to pass that along. Hopefully our children pick that up as well. Okay, now, one of the things you really need early on is health potions. They heal 10 hit points in battle, and that can really save either an individual hero or your entire team. So let's go with that. You can get by the first few battles without it, but once you get into the third, fourth, fifth, it's definitely more difficult without it. So I would expect combat to pop up before anything else. Yep.
Finally, some action!
As you have no doubt surmised by now, it takes time for the Cadence to create its pawns. So they're only able to attack every few years. Unfortunately, you cannot fight back multiple incursions at the same time. Our primary focus is charging up to destroy our enemy, and we can only allot enough of our energy to send out one group of heroes at a time.
Pawns don't last long outside of the Cadence either. So even if you win one battle, it'll be too late to fight the other.
Choose wisely, and
Blow the horns! Yeah!
Okay, so here's where the game continues to make you choose a trade-off. You have to only choose one place to defend, and the area that you don't defend will increase. These little yellow diamonds here will fill up, and if they fill up entirely, you lose that region. So I'm going to go with this region to defend because it gives twice the experience for each enemy killed, and it's just seeds and lapses, and this is rupture and lapses, and I don't want to deal with ruptures right now because they are more difficult. Okay, so my
Do you
group
feel it? That little tingling in the air before a fight?
interrupted again.
I know they do.
here is where you can make any last-minute substitutions or preparations before you deploy your heroes to battle. Once you give the word, they'll jump in, and we'll handle the rest.
Make sure they close their mouths when they jump.
Okay, so we need a hunter. We've got 3 alchemists and a caberjack. And we have 3 to choose from. This guy's the youngest, but he also has decreased movement speed and max HP, so that's a little bit risky. Oops, that's not who I wanted. This guy. This guy can't see very well. This guy should be better. Yeah. Increased HP, intelligence, movement range. Does better in a group, and better evasion. So we're gonna go with him. Even though he's bald.
May the horns of battle carry you to victory.
As I have said before, there are many horns in this game. So let's look at this guy out here. You can actually hide in weeds to increase your evasion. First turn will be pretty boring. There won't be much. Oh wow, yeah, you can see here that this guy can really move far. He was a good choice to add to the group. The first turn is usually pretty quiet. You're just moving out to try and discover them. We found 1 seed. He's not going to be able to do anything because he's a melee class. Oh wow, look at that. He was able to move up just close enough. Oh, this guy somehow managed to miss at close range. Let's see if the melee guy can just take him out. There we go. Okay, so taking a look at this map, there's probably some guys over here in this fog of war. There's probably more guys straight ahead as well. And there's nothing to the right, so we basically only have to defend them from the left and from the top. So I'm going to move my guys ahead fairly. Oh, we found another seed. And conveniently enough, we're going to be able to take them right out. I was going to use my ability there to save a turn, but I didn't need to. I want to keep everyone together in a pack, which is a little risky when you're fighting something with AoE, but none of the monsters that we're fighting have AoE right now, so we'll go with the strength in numbers approach. Okay, so as I suspected, we've got a lapse and a seed over to the left. We're going to want to stay out of that lapse's line of sight. Let's see if that hunter can hit him. No, apparently he's too far. So, let's get into a better position defensively. It's not really a good spot for the caber jack. So as a reminder, when those lapses hit you, you lose experience points, so you really do not want that to happen. Okay, found some more seeds up there. Alright, we got a lot of seeds around. Luckily, they're not so difficult. I'm gonna see if I can take one out here. Okay, well, we damaged him, but didn't take him down. It's probably likely that this hunter will be able to, though. And another miss, so we're not getting a lot of luck from that hunter. What can we do here? I'm going to try and move away from that lapse entirely. Okay, he wasn't able to attack, so that's a success. Oh, that's setting up really nicely. And so is that. So the nice thing about alchemists is they can hit multiple spots. So just took out 2 with 1. And now I'm going to try and do the same thing with this guy. And success. Alright, so now the only unit that I know... change that. There's a lapse. This is a low chance of hitting, but it's worth taking the risk. Nice. 15 damage and knocked him back, maybe? And this guy will be able to get the kill, no problem. Okay. Sweet. He got double XP for that kill and leveled up. So now... gotta figure out a way to get to that other lapse. And I don't really know a good way to do it, because it's wide open over there. So hopefully he comes to us. Okay, he's at least in line of sight for this hunter now. Okay, good. That might be all we needed. Nope. That's what happens when an alchemist misses. They miss horribly. So we'll take another shot. Alright. That was much better. Alright, now to find the remainder of the enemies. Again, there's nothing to the right, so there's nobody down there. I like to keep the guys in the weeds if possible to obscure them. Okay, just another seed. Nothing too dangerous. Music really starts to get going once the battle picks up. Gonna take a shot. Wow, look at that. I didn't expect a successful attack there, but we got it. See if this seed comes over. Oh yeah, he wants to play. We'll let the Caberjack finish him off because I don't think he's really gotten any kills despite. And is that it? No, it is not it. Yep, there's more fog down here, so there could actually be several guys down there. Move over cautiously. Okay, good news, it's just a seed. I'm gonna end turn because that Caberjack is kind of blocking. And I'm gonna let the hunter take a shot. And he misses. Now let's see if the Caberjack can attack.
Good riddance, you deplorable beast of pestilence!
Okay, so we got another seed. So this is kind of advancing slow and steady, which is the way you really want these matches to go, because just when you think things are going well, you can lose a hero, and then they're gone. Totally permadeath, of course. But as long as there's seeds coming one at a time, I'm not really too concerned. Let's see here. Oh wow, only 9 instead of 10. That's a bummer. And only a glancing blow. That's even worse. So the alchemists can do a melee attack. I know that one did a lot of damage, but they normally don't. So it's risky to use that, but it saves out because they don't have a lot of potions. Yeah, that worked out too. So there's one seed left. I think he's on the other side of that tree. There he is. That was interesting. He didn't attack. Age 41, 42. I kind of just want to let the young guys get the kills. That didn't work. That did not seem to work either. Alright. Leave it up to the hunter, I guess. There we go. And that's the end of the mission.
Wow.
Full success, everybody
Watching
survived,
this was
and
just
3
like
of them
seeing
leveled
the
up.
battle at Screed's Gate again. We didn't tell you about that one, did we?
I don't believe so. Screed's Gate. House of the Thieves without houses.
Alright, well, I know that was kind of short. We just did a little bit of research in one mission, but that's about 20 minutes, so we're going to call it right there. Let me just level up those guys real quick in the keep, and that's where we'll end it, I guess. So level 2, they get their taunt. Level 2, they get free throw. And level 2, they get follow-up, which is an extra shot, which is actually very useful for taking down guys with a lot of HP. And that's it. We're just a year and a half away from getting our health potion, so that should help our next combat. Let's do that real quick, because there's no way we'll have combat quicker than that. We'll make our next decision, and then we'll save the video. Okay, so the Crucible makes it so that your children level up faster before they come of age. That might be a good use of time. I'm gonna do that. Basically what it does is you put a hero in there, and it adds a certain amount of XP per day for every child that's in training, so anywhere between age 0 and 15. Then when they hit level 15, they'll be a higher level when they start out with you. So I'm going to do that. And that's it. So when I'm going to save. New save. We'll call this one Let's Play 2. Alright guys, and like I said before, if you enjoy the video, please subscribe to the channel and follow along with the rest of this playthrough.